What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Not So Local Game Store. Think of us as your local game store, just completely online. We are working to establish an online store where you can buy all your favorite singles and sealed product for Magic, Lorcana, Pokemon, and maybe Riot Games' new trading card game, along with a Discord where you can join live events, discuss deck ideas, and talk about all the cool card games that are coming out, plus cards that are being spoiled. We are finally at post-rotation standard, which means not that much, honestly, but it does mean new cards from Edge of Eternity, and we have a list that is full of new Edge of Eternity cards. So, like always, you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends and family, join the Discord. Let's talk about some of the cards in the deck and then get into some games. Okay, so we're going to start with a thank you to Wizards for banning Corey Steelcutter, because they banned that card and then they released Cosmogrand Zenith, which is Corey Steelcutter just in a creature form, and it doesn't give haste. It's a little bit worse, but it also doesn't give prowess. But this plus Corey Steelcutter would have been horrid. But Cosmogrand Zenith, 2 and a white, human soldier, 2 power, 4 toughness. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, choose one. Either create 2 1/1 white human soldier tokens, or put +1/+1 counters on each creature you control. Sorry, I was reading the card. Now, that sounds good, right? But how do we cast 2 spells a turn? Well, in Edge of Eternities, there is a lovely, lovely new mechanic called Warp. Warp means you can play a card for its lower cost, and then it kind of works like Invoke, except for instead of it going to the graveyard, it goes to exile, and then you can play it at exile for its cost. So, we have a bunch of low-power Warp creatures. We have things like Splash Portal to warp and then Splash Portal the Warp creature so it stays on the battlefield. We make a bunch of 1/1s or give a bunch of counters. It looks really fun. I think it's going to be a blast, so let's get into some games and see what it can do. It's so funny to see a deck that's this small because it just plays the same cards. Wait, we have the Riddler turn 3 play, or we could do the Sunborn turn 3 play. It's probably the Riddler turn 3 play. Splash Portal with Warp is interesting. Watergrave, enter tapped. Undercity Sewer. There's another Riddler. Alright, so let's play a Riddler. Draw an Acolyte, sure. Then we're gonna Riddler and we're gonna Splash Portal it. We're gonna play another Riddler, and then we're gonna get to draw a card off Riddler, and then I'm gonna get to Splash Port the Riddler back into my hand. Or, I'm gonna get to Splash Port the Riddler. So we play Riddler. If they counter it, I cry. I think they're gonna counter it. Oh, they're just gonna swap cycle, sure. Sure. They swap cycle. I play Riddler. I draw a card. I play this Portal. I bounce Riddler. I play Riddler again. I draw another. Oh, I draw another Portal. Oh. Okay. I want to play Zenith this turn. I want to play Cosmogrand Zenith this turn, so that then I can Sunborn with Splash Portal. There's a second Sunborn? Okay. Yeah. So, we can Sunborn. Oh, I'm dumb. By the way, they're gonna play. They're gonna zombify this night. No. Sure. Okay. So we're gonna warp in the Sunbreaker. Then I'm gonna Splash Portal the Sunbreaker. Gonna make tokens. So I make 4 tokens. Then it comes back. Then I'm going to get rid of this Knight of the Round. Now I'm gonna swing. I'm fine with that. I'm not fine with that, right? I just made probably the dumbest decision I've ever made. But they're at 12. I have a lot of things. I'm not supposed to attack with my Cosmo Grid, by the way. I'm supposed to keep it, but it is what it is. Let's plot this. Do I plot this, or do I just play Acolyte? No, we just play Acolyte. Okay. You take 8. I go to 22. Deadly cover up. Another Dragon Sword. Sure. I think they lose. I think they lose. Oh, they zombify. Sure. It doesn't matter. Okay. Watergrave, Godless Shrine, Verge. We'll keep this. I do love how these lands look, by the way. Absolutely love it. Yes, this is a brand new, so rotation did happen. I want to play Verge into Plotting Animus. Okay. There's a Zenith. We can warp Sunborn into Splash Portal and make 4 1/1s this. Lightning! What up, Lightning? How are you? Warp in Sunburn. Splash Portal my Sunborn. Make humans. Draw a land, be very happy. Draw a land, be happy. No, Final Fantasy isn't out. Final Fantasy's right here. Day of Judgment. That's just rude. Day of Judgment is a rude card. Also, you're playing Day of Judgment with Lightning and Case of Unseen Feast. It's kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of crazy. What are you playing? What is my opponent playing? Okay, so we have a Dust Animus, which I'm kind of impressed this card didn't get played beforehand, but War Leader's called. That's what opponent's playing. Got it. Got it. Understood. I think opponent still just dies, but it's interesting. They have 27 life. Godless Shrine. I think it can... Actually, we're gonna pay 2 life. So we're gonna warp this. And we're just gonna remove this for a little bit. Then I'm gonna play this one. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna swing. I get to draw 3 cards. Oh, it's 1 or more. I only get to draw 1 card? That's dumb. I guess I get to draw 2, though. I still get to do a good amount of stuff, right? Yep. Yep. I drew double land. That's not great. I can't just play Fate Stalker and bounce Fates and return Fate Stalker to my hand. With Port Mage, there's a lot I can do here. Alright, Win Craig Siege, naming Jeskai, which is beginning you make a 1/1 against lifelink and haste. Okay. Sure. I will trade my Fate Stalker for their Vindicator, by the way. And I can just block the other one with this robot, because I get Void. Oh, it's only your end stuff. Okay. I block. I drew 17 lands. I'm gonna mage back my Stalker. It kind of sucks with Ward Leader's Call and this Uneaten Feast. But it's not horrible. I'm gonna do this again, by the way. So, like, I get to draw 2 cards, though. Actually, I get to draw 3 cards here. I get to draw 3 cards. Land off of Acolyte. Make it 2/2. Stalker leaves. I get double Port Mage triggers. Sure, you ping me for 1. I hit double Riddler. Sure. Wait, I'm at 30? When did I go to 30? I take 2. Sure, what is this? Creatures in your graveyard gain you may cast. Oh. Alright, let's play a Riddler. Let's draw a card. Then let's draw 2 more cards in a minute here. Let's play a Verge. Let's Trajectory your Thousand Moon. Yes, I did gain health from my lifelinkers. I just didn't realize I was that far ahead. Let's play this Stalker to get rid of the Swiftblade Vindicator. Because I'm just rude. And then let's swing for a bajillion. Draw a card off of Acolyte. Okay. Make another 2/2. Riddler just goes into exile from Warp. They're at 4. I do believe we win. Do believe we win. Oh, and we draw 2 cards off of Port Mage. Not bad, honestly. Yep. Sure. Yep. I believe you're dead. I go first with this hand, instant keep. Alright, let's see if we can do it. See if we can Cosmogrand into Riddler Splash Portal. which is probably my favorite combo that this deck can put together. Okay. This needs to live. Cosmogrand needs to live. Cosmogrand doesn't live, I think we just lose the game. Sephiroth? Sure. 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 Yeah. So enter tapped. We'll warp in this Riddler. I'll draw a card. I'll then splash portal this Riddler. Make 2 tokens. Draw a card off of Riddler. We have another Cosmogrand next turn. A Riddler or a Sunborn would be amazing. Sunborn is our best draw. Riddler is our second best draw. I think then Fate Stalker is probably the third best draw. I think so. I think so. I mean, we could also just bounce the Riddler again. I block? Bye-bye Sephiroth? Oh, I can just play Zenith into Animus. Put counters everywhere. Oh, I did that backwards. I stacked the triggers, right? Okay. It's like, I think I stacked the trigger. I don't want to attack there. I can bounce Dust Animus now. I can Splash Portal to Dust Animus. Sure. There's Bob. Bob has made it. Now every 2 spells we cast, we get... Yep, you have a 6/6. I mean, that is scary. I will throw a Cosmogrand underneath it, though. Actually, make a big Bob. Alright, their Bob is now... Oh, no, they destroyed it, right? That's fine. I actually should have not done that, but whatever. That is what it is. I can't stop myself now. Because I want to bounce the Riddler with Splash Portal. Sure. Oh, they drew another one. That's nice. They didn't get rid of the Animus? Any non-land card is great here. That was not expected. Just resolve all. I didn't expect that. Yeah? Alright, well, we need a good draw here. Drew a land. I lose. Wow. That's actually insane.